Nine Souls is a 2D Souls-like platformer Metroidvania with Sekiro-style combat and a Taopunk-inspired art style, which is really a disguise for a rhythm game and anthropomorphic creature battle simulator. If any of those words meant anything to you, congratulations, you're either a gamer, a furry, or you liked how the thumbnail looked. In Nine Souls, you can do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and most importantly, this. This may not look like much, but combine it with good timing and an insult to this guy's mother, and you get this. If this game is a chicken Alfredo, then that was a sauce. The pure dopamine hit from landing a 4-hit combo with perfect parries and walking away damage-free is only matched by chicken Alfredo. You can parry next to everything, except for red-marked attacks, and even those are parryable later on in the game. But sauce is only one of the things that makes chicken Alfredo good. So, let's introduce the main character. A scientific prodigy of a cat-like race who gained nigh immortality through an experiment gone, suboptimally. Lord Yi, yes that's his name, I will try my best not to butcher the rest of these, sets off to collect all 9 soul seals, each guarded by one of the 9 souls of New Kunlun, a massive island floating towards their home planet of Penglai. Centuries ago, Yi participated in trying to cure the Tin Hao virus, an inexplicably sourced super virus that will eventually kill all Solarians, the spreading of which manifests as delicate flowers sprouting from the dead. With their entire race on the edge of extinction, the souls gathered to find a solution. Their answer, led by Yi himself, was to hold as many Solarians in cryosleep as possible while the experts formulated a cure. With her research team, Lady Ethereal, one of the 10 total souls of New Kunlun, developed the Soulscape system, a way to not only preserve the bodies of Solarians over long periods, but to make the experience as but a pleasant dream. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. All test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. Ethereal wasn't sharing everything. Your meeting with Lady Ethereal was prompted by you following a strange signal coming from the Cortex Center. As soon as you arrived, you knew something was wrong. As the player, you immediately second-guess yourself. Perhaps you were mistaken. Perhaps this is some odd glitch. Maybe there's a boss fight coming up. But no. This is Nine Souls. At least one part of it. Up to this point, Yi has already defeated 3 of the other souls, each one corrupt and evil in their own special way, but none of them were like this. Going further, Yi finds elements of a Taiwanese-inspired funeral, which the art book tells us is actually an illusion, as entering inside actually brings us into Ethereal's vital sanctum, a digital soulscape. What you already know to be an illusion expands before you. Comforting colors, music, and warmth all create this unease that Yi is quick to target. Ignoring the extremely unnecessary jiggle physics, Yi's conversation with Ethereal reveals little. She either doesn't want to address the fake reality she's in, or can't. She even references a seemingly invisible group of friends with them, which of course aren't there. You decide to go to the right and escape the hot spring. You'll eventually loop around again, except this time, her friends are there. Do it again, and the cracks will begin to show. One more time and you reach her memory shards, and learn a bit more about the Vital Sanctum project. Ethereal's illusion proceeds to unravel as you continue. Until finally... In an odd moment of crazed sadness, Ethereal demands we strike her. And hesitantly, we oblige. It doesn't seem to help. And it is here that we learn the truth. The tests were successful, but too successful. The dream was too real, and they couldn't tell their dream from reality. They all died because of it. Because of her. The guilt drilled a hole through her brain. But she proceeded with the project and told no one. With the soul seal still in the grasp of Lady Ethereal, who is now revealed to be merely a brain in a tube, Lord Yi descends into her realm to finish this. Our protagonist appears to be implicated in these crimes. We are all to blame. For Ethereal, an odd clarity seems to have come upon her, the madness having passed, the guilt remaining, and the only solution being death. Ethereal has a 3-phase boss fight, starting with no illusory duplicates and ending with enough to run an Olive Garden. Part of the challenge is not only parrying or dodging the bullet hell of projectiles sent your way, but also finding the real Ethereal, which is especially difficult in Phase 2 as her appearance is identical to her illusions. You can see in the background what was once a small incision in the back of Ethereal's head has now been forced open, revealing the pulsating brain within and showing a visceral view of the horror of messing with the mind. The hands in the back, holding the cocoons of her deceased colleagues, literally bear their blood on her hands, and cocoons also relate to a butterfly motif. Butterfly imagery is rampant in Ethereal's design, and it's a reference to a Chinese parable known as Zhuangzi's butterfly. A man wakes up, dreaming he was a butterfly, but then wonders if he really is a butterfly, and is just dreaming he's a man. The inability to tell reality from fantasy is the horror that took Ethereal's friends from her. And just like that, it's over. The fog seems to have cleared from Ethereal's eyes, and she addresses Yi with warmth. There's a sense of finality here, as though she's saying goodbye. In the end, she faced her sins. And now it's our turn. Yi learns a lot from this experience. Guilt kills from the inside. Often, we become the monsters we think we are, and most importantly, we can always come back from the brink. My goal in making this video was to share a small mote of this game with you that you might find enough interest in it to try it out for yourself. If you're concerned about the difficulty, don't worry, there's a special story mode for players who prefer a more relaxed experience, and if you can handle what's shown in this video, which showcases the darkest moments of this game, you're absolutely ready for the rest of it. With that said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.